Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Kohaloyimla, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakahakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us his beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Shachan on the Waf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And they finally released a picture of this young man that done the stabbing over in the UK with those three little girls that got killed, and I'm not sure how many wounded, but yeah, this is a picture of the guy right here. Supposedly, I guess he was 17, so he's turning 18 next week, so they figured they could go ahead and show the picture of him. Okay, it says, suspect in fatal Southport stabbing at Taylor Swift themed event ID'd as Axel Rudakubana. The UK teen accused of fatally deleting 3 little girls and wounded 10 others at the Taylor Swift themed dance class was identified. Okay, he's 17, was born in Cardiff, Wales, so he's Rwandan, which are, some damn Hamites. I'm sure it's probably some Israelites in Rwanda as well, though. But, you see people like this, you just think of, everybody with melanin, is the same people, and that's not true. Everyone with melanin are not the same people. Because really, there's only one race of people that's on the planet that really don't have no melanin, and that's the Edomites, the so-called white race. Other than that, pretty much all the other nations, even like Japanese, Chinese, so-called, they even have somewhat of some tint to them, So, and it's not a skin color thing as well. It's, if you come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you are an Israelite, And if these scriptures resonate with your spirit, you're an Israelite, man. It don't make no difference what you look like, because the spirit is going to resonate with the Israelites, or the elect of Israel anyway. Just wanted to point that out real quick. But, okay, it says he's charged with the murders of B.B. King, 6, Elsie Stancombe, 7, and Alice da Silva Aguiar, 9, as well as an attempted murder on 8 other children and yoga teacher and businessman. So I don't know what the hell was going on with, but that's some spirits of vengeance. That's exactly what that is. These spirits of vengeance are real. People are becoming a lot more cold-hearted, and these young people, man, this younger generation, they really are out there. And this is Matthew 24. Now, this is one of the things that Yahushua spoke of, or who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. But his name is Yahushua, which means he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo-Hebrew. So now the disciples was asking him, in verse 3 right here, it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And one of the things he spoke of was, right here, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Because there's so much shit going on in the world, man. This place is through. And mainly all that stuff, man, it comes from right here in the Americas, man. Babylon the Great has spread all over the globe, man, as a real cancer, So let's go back real quick, because also I wanted to get this part of the story, because they pretty much went into riot mode over there. Let's see here. So they don't have no motive for what he done as of yet. I guess they'll see soon. But still just crazy as hell. I mean, we understand those to be, to be spirits of vengeance, though. Let's say, okay, he took let's see. 2 of the girls passed away at the scene, while the third was pronounced deceased at the hospital. The 2 injured adults, both of whom remain in the hospital. 35, Leanne Lucas, 35, who was leading the dance class, and John Hayes, who worked next door and ran to protect the kids after hearing screams. Newly released CCTV footage showed the suspect wandering a residential area about 15 minutes from the dance studio wearing a face mask and green hoodie shortly before the mass stabbing. He is believed to have acted alone. The police have said the attack is not thought to have been terror-related. Well, shit, he put motherfuckers in terror. Shit, what do you mean? A woman who knew the teen's family when they lived, said they were a lovely young couple. The bloodbath sparked riots. This is one point that I wanted to get right here, too. The bloodbath sparked riots with more than 20 police officers wounded near the scene of the stabbing, where far-right protesters, fueled by online speculation, staged a rally near a mosque. The violent crowd torched a police van and several cars and threw rocks and bottles at the officers in a demonstration targeting Muslims and immigrants, despite police repeating that a teen identified online was not the suspect. Yep, I want to make it clear that I fully condemn any attack on our emergency services. These are the same services that responded to the tragic attack yesterday. Okay? See, when them Edomites, when stuff happened to them Edomites, man, they be about it. They be about it. Right? So let's go off into, see here. The Apocrypha real quick. 2nd Esdras 9:1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, see, and uproars of the people is going on everywhere. Globally, it's not a country that pretty much don't have something going on, man, with people rioting, tearing up shit, setting stuff on fire. I'm talking about country after country after country after country, because a lot of people are just sick and tired of their governments. But earthquakes just happening. Earthquakes happen every day. They don't mention them like that. But I know like 2 days ago or so was one in California. Not a real big one. But the earthquakes are happening on a regular basis too. And that's one of the other things that Yahweh spoke of too in Matthew chapter 24. Verse 4 says, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So we're starting to see we're starting to see these prophecies come to pass. Because people are they're not mentally there no more, man. This is just like they don't have no patience at all. They just out here just whatever now, man. And let's see. Yeah, and I guess again, you know what I'm saying, I've been going off into this as of late, but it's so many stories, man. We could put a collage together of just your morning news, man, your nightly news, your midday news, you know what I'm saying? Where you can just see it's just crime after crime after crime after crime that's going on in the world, man. A lot going on out here. And this is going off into in the end days as well. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1, it says, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So you got all these things. These things are happening on a regular basis, man. People are selfish. People are all into themselves. They don't have no care for the people that's around them. It's like I just done a lesson on damn Jake. He threw some gas on his wife, you know what I'm saying, and set her on fire, man. Burnt the damn house down damn near, because of him arguing about the temperature on the wanted her to turn up the air conditioner. You see, and people are slow to anger. You don't know what's going on in the mind of people, so that's why the scriptures talks about being circumspect and to always pray. You're supposed to be gotta pray, man. Ephesians 5:15, it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Yeah, you got to be circumspect, man. But, you know, prayer is it comes in super duper too, man. That's one of our main weapons as far as being in His truth. Knowing the true name of the Father, which is Yahweh, which means that He exists, or the existing one, and knowing the true name of His Son, Yahushua, so you can properly pray for protection and safety, you know what I'm saying, as you travel to and fro. Because even when you at a job, man, there's people that's getting, man, there's people coming to work, man, fucking people up. There's people that's pulling up at restaurants, fucking people up. You know, road rage is real heavy and real big. People shooting out the damn window of a car, man, at 80 miles an hour. So, hey, it's a lot going on out here, man. I think that's, I don't know if that's 1 Thessalonians. Slovakia. And it's like only 3 words in that verse. I always forget, though. Let me see here. I was looking up something. But it just says pray without ceasing. That's all. But we'll get it for the sake of, so you'll know exactly where it's at. Yep. It was 1 Thessalonians. I forgot which chapter and verse, though. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. Pray without ceasing. See? In 1 Timothy 2:8, it says, I would therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. Yeah, oh yeah, of course, too, that's another thing, too, with prayer. Doubting, being double-minded. You can't be double-minded when you go into prayer, man. You have to believe that what you're praying for, you know what I'm saying, is going to come to pass, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's the will of the Lord, you know. Sometimes some things take a little bit longer than others. But, you know, you have to pray without doubting. Let me get that. What is that? James chapter 1. Let me start at verse 5 here. James 1:5, it says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. Right? But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. See, you can't be doubting. Because the scriptures talks about faith without works is dead too. And it's impossible to please Yahweh without faith. It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. Let me read that in the NLT. The New Living Translation says, but when you ask him, be sure that your faith is in Yahweh alone. Do not waver, for a person with divided loyalty is as unsettled as a wave of the sea that is blown and tossed by the wind. That's a good translation. Verse 7, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. See, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So yeah, man, when you're praying, you know, you gotta, and you know, physically, things might be, you know, you seeing things physically, it just seems like, well, damn, how, you know, but spiritually, you have to, you know, you have to have that hope, you have to have that, you know, that faith. Let me see, how is it worded? Might be that wrong. Oh, yeah. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See, we don't see it. Physically, we can see carnally, we can see the bullshit. But spiritually, we can't see those things. You know what I'm saying? But if you have to have faith, you got to see it in the spirit. I'll put it that way. And you should be growing to try and see into the spirit, man. Right? Let's get that again. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Verse 3, it says, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. And that's a chapter that goes off into faith real cold too. It goes off into a lot of our forefathers, you know, our elders or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that had faith. Like even our forefather Abraham, man. He had faith in what the Lord had told him, man. And it made him righteous, and it made him a friend or perfect with Yahweh, man. You know? But let me get that other one I quoted. What was it? Oh. Oh, it was in the same chapter. I was almost there. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So there you have it, man. You can't get no more straightforward than that. Yep. Without faith it is impossible to please Yahweh by H.I.M. If you're feeling like you're faltering on your faith, man, hey, it says pray to him, and he'll give it to you liberally. I mean, what was that, James again? But don't be doubtful, basically. And faith is a gift as well. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all praises to Yahweh by H.I.M. If he has given you a gift to even have faith, because everybody don't have it. They may say they do, but everybody doesn't have it, But just wanted to touch on this, man, just to show, hey, we're living in the last days, man. It's a lot of shit going on. So pray without ceasing. Should be constantly praying, pray for your children, pray for your family, pray, pray over your food, shit, pray over your water, pray for healing, if you're feeling some type of way, if you're being afflicted, and have faith that, Yahweh Bashim is going to do what he said he's going to do, So I'm going to end out there, man. I just wanted to touch on this really to just show, this, they got this picture of this guy, and you can see all these Edomites right here, right? Because these are generally Edomites. Not to, say, because it's not a color thing, but overall, these are Edomites. See? They can't believe it. They don't went and attacked the mosque, so I've seen some of that on the news too. I don't want to show the videos of it, but yeah, they was out there trashing the place, man, messing up their own people. Because I seen some of the medical service people, man. Yeah, they was messed up, man. Dude, yeah, I ain't gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna show the video because y'all don't want to get no hookups with the tube here, but you can go and find a video, man. Yeah, they definitely uproars of the people in the world. That's one of those last day things, man. And like I said again, people losing it, man. People not as patient as they used to be. I'm not sure. Well, we just know that we're in the end days. That's all that it is, and it's gonna get a lot more nastier out here, man. That's why I say, yeah, definitely pray without ceasing. And you can kill a lot of the trips going certain places, man. Certain shit you just don't have to do these days. We just, overall, I would just say, it would be wise. The apostle, he be saying anyway, don't go to no clubs, no bars. You shouldn't be showing up at the casino. And these damn block parties, man, people been getting messed up at too. You thinking you going to chill with your family. Sometimes it's best to just stay away from their asses, man. Especially if the type of crowd that they attract. Sometimes you'll have that favorite cousin or that favorite, auntie or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just best to stay away from that shit. And again, you should be just wanting to get your daily bread. Go to work, get your daily bread. Go handle your shopping, food for the house, things of that, whatever you got to get. You know what I'm saying? Gas up your car. If you got to hit the ATM, try and do all that shit in the daytime. Do it early. Use wisdom. Be watchful. Look around. Be circumspect. There's a lot of people just walking around with these damn phones in their hands, and they're not looking up. They're not looking sideways. They're not looking down. They just straight ahead with some damn earbuds in. And you got to be more circumspect than that, man, in these last days, man. So I'm going to end out there. With that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashala.